You are listening to the City of
You
David
are listening
Radio.
to the City of David Media and Radio. You are listening to the City of David Media and Radio. listening to the City of David Media and Radio.
Listening to the City of David Radio. You are listening to the City of David Radio.
To the City of David Media and Radio.
Good evening once again, whoever is watching, wherever you are watching from, may God be your protector. You are with the City of David Radio, all the way from Israel, the capital, Jerusalem, the second capital, Tel Aviv. We are in Levanda 17. Stay tuned and share the video. We have a special message for you. It is all about promotion. So far as match is concerned, which match am I talking about? The coming match, 6th match. If you are Ghanaian, I hope you are familiar with what I'm talking about. It's all about 6th match, and we have some promotions on your way coming. This time it is all about Neema. Neema company in Israel. They are the one helping us to put smile on our siblings' face back home in Africa. Today we are lucky to have one of the officers in Neema's office. He is here before. Today is the second time. He's going to brief us, he's going to educate us, and he's going to explain. And he is going to answer some few questions so that unanswered questions will be answered. I call them the adequate answers. He is going to provide them. Let me quickly go to Facebook and recognize few people who are there already with us. May you stay blessed as you are with us. Let me acknowledge some few people who are with us on YouTube. May you invite your friends as usual. Mama Christy from Germany, a Ghanaian. May you stay blessed. We thank you so much. And Christiana Bedu, like I said, may you stay blessed. Michiawo obi biara wo hwe me sabre yi no eye osomfo evangelist Isaac Kobi ene dwumedie yi eye sronko ene ye ne Neema company a da bia enam wo so ye sende ye sika ede ko oman Ghana mu omo ena omo ne yen edi sa dwumei sabre eno ntino se wo fa wafidie no nto ha bomodona se wode wafidie no beto ha na wama wonua bi aso ate eye Neema company a da bia no wo mo boa yen ema yetumi esende sika koma yabusuafo ewo man Ghana mu no wo mo ena sabre no ye no wo mo ahia ewo studio ha eye the City of David Radio opani a ne din ede Makia Bratna ono na Neema company wo mo ayi ni se wo mekirekire ensemu ama me ne umienu ye ntiase eno ntino mesre wa ne se wo bebo moduna na wa share video no ede ama wunuanom a ehwe bi no se woko Facebook a yeho woko YouTube a yeho woko Ghana Radio a yeho ene ye the link no nso ede ato Ghana full page eye WhatsApp page no nti woko na mia link no so a wobenya bi ahwe nti yadamwasi bebre se sabre no moni yen edi dwumai bo modra se obema wunu bi aswati efri se it is all about Ghana ene eno nti yenko da yehoho no edi na onfa efie amane emfa emmoyen. Mr. Michael, welcome back once again.
Thank you for having me again.
Today is your second time.
Such a pleasure.
I believe you feel home.
Definitely.
So
Absolutely.
can you tell us a little bit about your first time, your first experience talking to Ghanaians through the City of David Radio?
Well, listen, as you know from last time, I'm from DRC originally. So sitting here is like going back home. It's like a trip without flying. I am here with family, with friends. And that's how I feel. And that's what made me want to come back here so quickly. Definitely.
We thank God. So in Ghana, we say akwaba, means welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then you say medawase.
Medawase.
Yeah. So you're welcome. Yo onua Michael na mani ni nyina ne say enano ba ye no omeyaso te say nefa every Congo, my African country Congo. Nti no ono no so ba ha na efie na waba bedru no. So Mr. Michael, today we would like to talk about Neema company. The other time you did mention the meaning of Neema, and you explained the reason why you chose the head of the lion, or is it a lion or is it?
Definitely, as you can see.
Yeah, it's a lion. And according to your explanation, it's a Swahili word.
For born into prosperity.
That is very good.
As you know, we are connected with money, so the idea of using a Swahili originated word came about this way.
That's good. So today we would like to know more about Neema and what Neema intend to do for Ghana so far as Ghana Independence Day is concerned, and what you started and where you have been. But you have a few questions that we would follow, so we want our viewers and our listeners to get proper understanding from you. A lot of questions your customers do call us and they ask us. I ask them to exercise patience because you're coming. So once again, welcome. So concerning about Neema, can you please tell us about Neema?
Definitely.
That's question number one.
With pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity. So Neema, as I mentioned last time, is a mobile digital wallet. It sits on your phone. It's an app you can download, and you can store money there, money that you can deposit into the app through our branch, and that you can of course send back home to a bank account or to a mobile money account for very, very competitive fees. $3 only. Not only that, you can leave your money there, you can safeguard it there, and you can decide to send it at any time you want. We are in Israel for 5 years already, and we serve many countries, more than 25 around the world. Ghana is a community we really feel close to. We launched it late last year, and when I came here the first time, we had barely 50 customers, and today I'm really blessed and honored to say that we are now a family of Ghanaians of more than 500.
More than 500. That's one call for celebration. Let's put our hands together for Ghanaians. Let's put our hands together for Ghanaians. So, I believe the first time you came here, I think some of the answers that you gave it to Ghanaians has actually yielded a good result.
Absolutely.
So we are waiting to climb to another level, so that a year by this time we'll celebrate different number.
Absolutely.
So today you say your number is in Ghanaian community is how much?
520.
And the first time you came it was?
About 50.
50.
Yes.
So it's 555. So
exactly.
It was 50, then jumped to 500. So if possible, we are going to 5,000.
If there are Ghanaians in Israel.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. So our second question, but let's go back a little bit. The other time when you came, people asked you who are the pillars behind Neema. When I'm saying who are the pillars behind Neema, I'm talking about insurance. I'm talking about banks. So can you please take us back to memory lane to let those who are new
Absolutely.
to know who are behind Neema?
So like any serious financial services company, Neema is owned by the largest insurance company in Israel called Bituach Yashir, and by a very large bank called Discount Bank, which you are all familiar with in Israel. So this gives us a very strong footing to keep serving the community and gain and earn their trust going forward. Trust is very important for us, of course, as you can definitely relate to.
Well, so you mean the bank Discount
Yes.
is on board?
Absolutely.
What do they do for Neema?
Well, they are actually on our board of directors, so they make sure we are properly run and that we abide by best standards in Israel. And of course, as you know, Neema is licensed in Israel. So they want to make sure that our license is preserved and that we are secure.
And
They bring a banking standard to a financial services company like us.
So about the insurance, what do they also do for Neema?
So the Bituach Yashir group of companies provides insurance in various different areas in Israel. And our objective, and their objective, of course, is to eventually trickle down these services to Neema itself. So going forward, Neema will be a full stack wallet with many different services, not just to store your money, not just to use your money and send it to Ghana and other countries, but also to purchase insurance.
Wow, sounds good. Sounds good. So let me do a little bit translation for those who does not understand the English language. Yo, onua wutie me no de yenua Michael ma yete ase ene se eye Neema anase Neema company ya ye di sika fa wo mo so de kɔ wo man Ghana mu megidi se ye mu bebre wo man Israel mu no sisi ya ne yetumi de ye sika e de fa ho eye na dodo no epese wo mu huni se ade na wo mo ye no enye obi na ote baabi na wo ye sa ade no na dakoro ye sori a no waka kire yen say Neema company no ye close eye big company eno ntino o me yete ase se wo ba o man Israel mu a eye bank a ye from Discount Bank womo no eka womo board of directors no se ka say board of directors are not just womo company fu a boa Neema ema womo sika se womo tutu ne yi if you say bank Discount ankasa no eye big bank a wo man Israel mu no eno nti womo expertise no so womo ba so no mo ba advice Neema company na ema womo bibia no ekɔ pepepe na ekɔ asundwe mu eno nti no de womo pese wote ase ne say eye bank Discount eye wo man Israel mu no eka ho bi afi nso no womo wo insurance company ba ko ono so wo man Israel mu ono so ka ho afi say wo ye adwuma se wonya insurance a bo adwuma no ho ban se daachi bi asem bi a insurance no edi agina mu na wotwetwa agyew eno nti ne tentene ne tietia no wo a wusuro se wo ne Neema be ye business no esuro bia enim demom o man Israel mu ansa na yebema lances na watumi arane sika anasa such a business no na ekire se why your homework no yi eno nti no esuro enim efise womo ewo ekwan se esese womo yesa se wokọ man Ghana mu a eye company like Airtel, Vodafone any MTN no mu nyina no wotumi receive esika wo ho eno nti yebekọ so na yebisa do questions bebre webre a wo hwe no se wo nso no wo questions bi a wo pese yebisa wo mu a na wa kyerɛ aba ada say YouTube ana say Facebook na yebisa owura Michael na obema wo nyia no eno nti yeguso a yebisa no nsɛm ne bi eno nti no kakra yebetumi aka wo de aka no. Now let's move to the second one called about Neema's services.
Definitely. So
what kind of services do you
So our main services is deposit of your salary and sending it back home. But of course we understand that a lot of people live here in Israel as well. So you can't deposit all your money and then not have access to it. So we have a card, a Neema Visa card, that you can use in any shop in Israel, at any ATM as well, and take your money, even when our branch here is closed. You can go at midnight, you can go at 7 in the morning, and you can pool and have access to your money. That is very important. It has a lot of trust factor there. Not only that, it's a full Visa card. So you can travel back home with it and use it there as well.
Even when you are not in Israel.
Exactly. Absolutely. So deposit, send, and access your money. Those are the main services. But of course, you can send money to each other for a very small fee. And it's actually free up to $250.
Wow.
Exactly. And it's instant. Those are our main services.
These are our main services. So, let's say if I am in Israel and I'm a member of Neema, then I travel to Ghana. Another person also traveled to Ghana. So we are in the same family in Neema. Can I transfer money whilst I'm in Ghana to that person's account where we are outside? Both of us are outside Israel. It's
Absolutely.
possible.
The app works worldwide. Of course, you've registered in Israel first, but then you are free to travel to Ghana or any other country and still have access to your Neema. That is the beauty of our application, of our service. Not only that, it's important to mention as well that even when you are in Ghana, and of course you can't come deposit cash, you can still receive a bank transfer to your Neema account. You can still request a payment using Bit if your employer has Bit, or if your friend here in Israel has Bit. So you are really flexible.
So can you break it down? When you talk about Bit, can you break it down to let someone to understand the meaning of Bit?
Absolutely. Bit is another mobile wallet in Israel that a lot of Israelis use currently. They use it to transfer money from one to the other, to pay for services, and today you can also receive in your Neema wallet money from any Bit holder, any Israeli employer or other person that has Bit on his phone.
So Bit is something that is recognized in Israel. Therefore, the employees can, the employers can use it to send money.
More than 3 million Israelis have Bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. That is good. So now let's go to our third question. Our third question is about referrer. What do you mean referrer? When we say referrer, what is the meaning of referrer?
So not everybody is lucky enough to know you or to know me, right? And to know about Neema. So we've developed a invite inside the app. And you can share a invite code to a close friend and family and invite them to Neema. When you do that and they use the services of Neema, you both get a present, $5 each. That allows you to make a little bit of money on the side, but also to share the love, we call it. It's our share the love program. Tell a friend that will tell a friend, and that's how we will grow our community.
So that's the meaning of referrer.
Exactly.
So referrer is the one that introduces Neema
Absolutely.
or help someone to be member.
Exactly.
So that's what we call referrer. Okay. Now let's also go back to Ghanaian community and discuss what you have just said. You only a would hear me no. Dear yem nui epese or chrene say Neema company no one more card one more use a credit card no. Say utu coin from my Israel mo now could drew Ghana cra still no ube continue card na one maswa or de chrene no ube to me a use ho and one is a wo sika e wo mo card no na ho de no enye card na ho de no yesika e wo mu no na me bisa no question bi say menua or what Neema card ni bi atu kwan akọ Ghana na me nso matu kwan akọ Ghana na me wo bi na bia menua no ho akire na me wo sika wo so na me pese me sende e de komana wo Ghana eye okay na we bra me no ye firi o man Israel mo no o se ane o se empo se wo o man Ghana mo na woni Israel ha na obi de wo ka ana wo se wo katua bi na ekoba ne se esese ye ekoba ne se ye transfer sa katua no e de mawa eye possible or kasafa ade bi a friend Bit o se sa Bit no Israel fo bebre eyisu na Bit no so eye company o mo so no e deal with sikasem o mo so ye money transfer ne bi ɛno nti no ɛyɛ ɔman Israel mu no bebree no use bait no ɛde send sika ɛde ma wɔn security among themselves no ɛno nti sɛ wɔn mu bi de wo ka na wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn tua wo ka wɔn bɛ transfer from bait no aba begu Neema account no so ɛna wɔkyerɛ bibi baako nso sɛ ɛkɔba ne sɛ wo save wɔ Neema hɔ a ɛnyɛ sɛ bia sika nko a wo send ɛde akɔ ɔman Ghana mu akɔmbɔ abusuafoɔ nko a ne hia ne mum deɛ wo nso no wobɛtumi de atwitwa agye wo ho ɛwɔ ɔman ne mu no ɛno nso yɛ ɛno nti na ma a wɔn a present saa credit card no a wotumi use wɔ international na kyerɛ sɛ ɔman bia mu a wobɛkɔ no wobɛtumi ayusu saa credit card no na kakra ɔkaeɛ ɛde fa hɔ no nti yɛnsa nkɔ bisa no a question foforo bio mu no. So our next question says what is new since last year?
So we've expanded the deposit locations, the areas where our customers can come and make their cash deposit. We have location in Eilat, in the south of Israel. That is very important because it's a strong tourist area. We have many new locations even here in Tel Aviv, in Rishon, in Bat Yam, in Beersheba, in the north as well. In that many new locations that I think will serve our population very, very well going forward. All of them are accessible and visible inside your app or online on our website.
So that's the meaning of that one also. Let's go to the next one. The next one also says that how Neema helps to manage the money.
So the problem with money is that when you spend it, you tend to forget where you've spent it. A week has gone by and you don't know where the money that was in your pocket is now. So with Neema, you have a recent activity. You have a history, even when you use your card, of every dollar you have spent with the date and where it has gone. That is how you can control your money. You have a budget. You can see where that has gone and you can decide if you will spend there again or not. That is how Neema allows you to control your money. You know exactly how much you've sent to your mama, to your brother. You cannot forget. And you can remind everybody how much you've sent them last month as well. That is very important.
So Neema help you to they activate you, they update you, and they keep you alive. They let you to know what is going on.
Absolutely.
The other time I asked a question, someone have just sent to me again. What about if somebody lose their credit card? What should the person do?
So in the app, inside the telephone, inside our application, we have a button that allows you to block your card instantly. You push on it and the card is blocked. More than that, you can actually take out the money that you have loaded into your card from within your application. So even if you don't block it, you can take the money out. Somebody will not be able to use it because there will be no money in it. It's amazing.
So you can immediately withdraw the money from the card and put it in your savings in Neema.
So 2 levels of security. Take out the money and block it. I don't think there's anything better than that.
And what about if you lose your mobile phone?
So the advantage with Neema is that it's phone agnostic. You can log into your Neema account from any phone. So you can go and take another phone and change your password there directly.
That is good.
So if I lose my phone, you'll lend me your phone and I'll be able to change my password there.
That is good. Well, let me explain. I think that's very important. Yo, onuya ugusu awutie mene owura Michael Bratner ofi Neema company nkomo yakasa kwa kodru baby a maybe bisa the question say wa register na we member na usika nso ewo account no na koba ne say wodi sika kwa kogu credit card ya ye de ma wono so na credit card na kwa akoyira ye de na wo beye o se wo phone wo ha wo betumi akọ wo phone so wakọ account no na wakọ yi sika na wo credit no so no e de aba begu account no so enti e ba ne sa na nipa kro na wawia wo credit card na se credit card ba bia akọ akodi no enya de nipa no betumi ayusu wo credit card no na mesa bisa no se sakoba ne se mobile phone ya ye de ya de no so no eyira na ye be ye den no say we bra wo kai wo number no anase wo account details no se wunya different phone say ye wunua bi de na wo bo wura mu a wo betumi akọ bie wo account no na che say no nso no wo change wo password no na che say nipa kra wo mobile phone akodi ne kono ono ontumi nya access ɛma wo account no mu ɛno nti no na we di adanse sɛ wɔn atena ase ɛna wɔn adwene yie ɛna wɔn yɛ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnkɔnkɔsɛe obi adeɛ ɛno nti no kakra yɛbɛtumi aka wɔ deɛ ɔkaeɛ ɛde fa sɛ wo mobile phone ayera anaasɛ ebia wo credit card no ayera no ɛno nti yɛbɛsan akɔbisa no questions baako ebie mu Neema card uses the Neema card uses
so you can use your card in various different ways. You can just go to the supermarket next door and use it there. You can use it online. Today a lot of people like buying things on AliExpress, on Wish and other platforms like that. You can use it there. And of course, you can use it in cash machines, ATMs worldwide. So that is very important. You can go back home and you can use it.
So even when you travel to a country that does not have Neema company, you can still use it.
As long as you see Visa there, you have access to your money.
So when you want to withdraw money, let's say you are in France, of course you have euros, and when you're in a different country, they will convert it or
exactly.
So if I'm in Ghana, I'll have cedis.
Easy.
So it's not going to be a magic that when I take a card from Israel, because people say that Israel is full of miracle. So then when I put my card in Ghana, it end up coming in shekels.
No.
So that is the jokes that I just add to what my brother Michael is telling us. My brother Michael is a very good person. At the same time, he knows what he's doing. So Neema also is lucky to have him, and we are also lucky to have him in our humble studio. Let's just go and show some appreciation to those who are with us. I think there's more people on YouTube more than Facebook now. We have a 241 now. So if you want me to know that you are there, please write and say something so that I will be Nana. When I say hello, send with Neema. So someone is advertising and say people should. And we have Emmanuel Ataishen. He said yes. I think Susan Abraham, and we have Neta Cookie. Hello, send with Neema. They are all saying that we should send with Neema, so they support what you're saying. Then we have another person also saying that Neema is good. We have a mate Jeremiah Michael said you rock. So we are happy to have you on board. Please share the video. Let your friends to be part of what is going on, because we all need answers from Mr. Michael so that we'll enjoy using Neema every single day. Let's continue our program. Before we go to commercial break, let's pick the next question. The next one is the digital ways to send money without leaving home.
Exactly. So I was once at the branch and someone came to make a deposit and then asked me, do I have to send now or can I send when I reach home? Will you still be open? And I was a little taken aback by this question. I was like, the app lives independently of us. You can make your deposit, you can send money via bank, your employer can send directly your salary to Neema, and you can send from the comfort of your home any hour of the day. We don't need to be open for you to send. As we said, you can send to a bank account in Ghana, you can send to a mobile money account, and I have a little surprise as well to tell you that we are working to allow cash pickup as well for people who don't have access to a bank account or a mobile money account
in Ghana. So let me say, don't you think, have you consulted your representative on the ground concerned about someone going to pick a huge amount of money? Don't you think it's risky?
If he doesn't come with the 2 pieces of ID and the code that the person that has sent him the money will give him, he cannot take the money. So he has to receive the code from his friend here in Israel and come with 2 pieces of ID.
To confirm that he is a rightful owner.
Absolutely. And then he must sign as well on a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. That is very good. That's good to know. Let's go and pick the next question. Like I said, if you have a question, you can send and Mr. Michael will help you to get answers. And now we just talk about the digital ways to send money without leaving home. So now let's do more explanation about it. What do you mean? What I mean, sending money without leaving home. Can you break it down?
Definitely. So you can come and deposit once in a month, and you will decide not to send at the same time your whole money. You will be staying at home, and you will send once to bank, once to mobile money. You will decide how to send it from your home and to whom and using what way. Those are the ways you can stay home and send money.
So you stay home and you send money. So my understanding is that the fact that you receive your payment through BIT to your Neema account, then you don't have to bother yourself to go to Neema branch to go and be in a queue, and you stay home. You wire the money to Neema account, then you share, you do whatever you want.
Exactly. Some of our customers even have bank cards from other banks in Israel, from Discount, from Leumi. I mean, I'm sure you know them. And they can use Neema to make a card deposit from their card in their other bank directly into their Neema and then send money. In 10 minutes, you can make a deposit using that card, and your family will have the money in Ghana. That is amazing.
Yo oni a wugusu a wotie me no wa ma na ya kono bebre se ne yedi kan kasa fa bibi e friend bait no ho bo modran sa obeka bait ho asem kakra kire wa adwumayefo ye kwan ya ye fa so a yedi tuaka adwumayefo ne bi wo ha ebi wo ha wo pese wotwetwe ne mu kakra na o se afi mema o check o di check ne be ko na banzo na kwaye problem no. The best way ni se obe yusu bait no e de atua wo salary no e de aba be go Neema account na so. So nya sai sika no wo account mu a na che say hu hia se da bia no wo be free fie na wabata kana magazine na wakọ akọsọ line sika na ba be go account no mu awie nti no de wo pese wo ye no so de bi wo savings wo a na eguo so pese wo de bi call credit card so a so pese wo de bi nso send e de koma wo bank back home nso a eno nso betumi aye se ne ye kan no ebi no mu ahyase ye no mu bi ya ye bi eye adwuma wotumi send sika no free phone so na akọ go bank accounts mu na wo the statement na bro. And another one Neema so na yeah very good no. So wo email address would be a no be hu say almost send this statement no. As soon as nipa no be pick sika no almost send this statement ni nyina de bro wo email address no. I no so betuma print it as evidence be e di agu ho. And it is wo email ho a Neema send this any money nyina de bro e ma bibia wo ye bia no. So can you explain again about customers receiving email after they send money home? Can you explain a little bit?
Absolutely. So if you are a customer and you have an email address, then every time you make a transaction, we will send you a receipt of that transfer to your email account. Every time you make a deposit, same thing. You will get an email directly to your inbox. If you have our card, once a month we will send you a list of all the payments you have made with that card to your email. That is if you have an email, but not everyone has an email address, and all that information is also available inside your app. You can extract it in a document file and go and print it if you wish anywhere as well.
That is very good. I think it's time for us to have a commercial break, then we'll come back to continue our conversation with Mr. Makia Bratner from Neema or Neema Company. It depends how you pronounce it, but it is all about their good service that they are giving to Ghanaians. We'll come back after we finish all these important questions, then we jump to the promotion. He is going to tell us why they want to help Ghanaians to get this $500 and have this card without paying activation fees. We are coming back, then we'll talk about it. May you stay blessed, and we'll come back.
listening to the City of David Media and Radio.
Listening to the City of David Radio. You are listening to the City of David Radio.
You are listening to the City of David Media and Radio.
Welcome back. We are still, you are still with the City of David Radio. My name is Evangelist Isaac Kobe. I'm always at your service, but God is in control. We are with Mr. Michael Bratner from Neema or Neema Company. He is here to give us answers that we have been looking for. We are here to talk about the promotion, but let us finish our questions of the day, then we come back for the promotion. Welcome back, Mr. Michael.
Thank you.
Okay, we are happy once again to have you. The next question is... bit to Neema, get paid by bit?
Exactly. Let's try and explain it again. In Israel, more than 2.5 million Israelis use an app called Bit. It's also a mobile wallet, but Israelis use it to pay each other, to pay in shops. And now you can request payment from an Israeli who has Bit and receive your money within 5 minutes directly in your Neema account. You don't need to wait for bank to clear. You are independent. We don't need to approve the payment. It's all done automatically between you and your employer. It's really, really revolutionary. You are in control.
Okay, so what should I provide in order to help my employer to pay me? How can my employer have access? How can he or she knows that I'm a member? What should I provide from my side?
So if you know that your employer has Bit, then you can go inside your Neema application, enter the amount you are requesting from him, and then his number, and send him the request. He will get a text message in his phone asking him to approve by pressing a link.
Okay, so let's say if I enter into the system, my Neema account, and I request, how am I going to know him? Through his telephone number, through his name?
Through his telephone number.
Through his telephone number.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me explain this one. Yo, onia ye guswa ye bisa nsamo ebeboa ye ama wana ye di ensika fa won so de call my Ghana mu ye nyanti ase na ye hunu se ade na ye no ya dwene emwa yemfo. Obi na kan ye o se fa kontem ade bia no eye krono de enu nti yempese ye de be kontem nti ya to ye bo asa ye chirichirim se ne wiase no esesa na esisifo wo wiase mu no obi wo ha wokoye na adwuma wa ye adwuma na wie no na afi na woka se mini cash or se mini cash wo ho na ye shabat mintumi nko bank mintumi nyewi nti sa nneoma nketen obi wo ha opese sorry opese bi o ma fake check ni nyina no enu nti no se nipa no ye obi a wo beta no waka kire ne say won so no we a member of Neema and into obetuma transfer sika every bit no so e de amaw say ye 20 shekels so say ye 100 shekels so sika bia obetumi a transfer e de go with Neema account na de ubeye nie ubebie say ne da bia wo ya asa wo send sika akọ Ghana no na wakwa request it wo kwa request it say wo kwa free nipa no na wo bo wo ko bit na wabo nipa no telephone number automatically ni din no beba into the telephone number no ba ye pe on be send the name for be send this request no e de akwa kogu ono number no so ohun ya wo ni gina ho na sika no a wo pese o de send wo no already no what fidi sika the amount of money no ama system ni no e be reflect and as e be show on the side no wo hu se sa sika we na se o accept it na o de ma Neema o mo de ma wo nti se ba no sa na wo sika no aba be go Neema account no so nti awono ho asem na Mr. Michael Gusu a or kyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛma yɛ no na sɛnea da bia meka no sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ na wonte ase a sɛ wotwa the City of David telephone a nkakra na yɛnim no yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu yɛyɛ saa deɛ wei sɛnea Ghana de hyɛ wɔ ɔman Israel mu no sɛbi ɔmo a wɔmu ne nkrataa nso no ɛbɛtumi ayɛ nneɛma nketenkete bi a wɔn a wɔwɔ nkrataa no ɛtumi yɛ ɛno nti Neema yɛde yɛn ho abɔ wɔn sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn nso no wɔn ani bɛgye na wɔ sikasɛm ɛbɛkɔ yie ɛno nti ɛna yɛato yɛn bɔ ase a yɛ invite no aba studio ha ɛno nti yɛnkɔ yɛ last question no. Now this is the last question, and the last questions will open door for us to talk about the promotion ahead of us. The last one says for the raffle, how to find Neema ID.
All right, this one goes to people who have the app or who have downloaded it already. Or you can still do it with us on the phone on live. You will open your Neema application. At the bottom right side, you will have a more area. Yeah, push that one. And then you'll have account settings. Third button going down. You press that one, and underneath your name, where it says your name, Neema ID is there.
Neema ID is there.
Exactly.
Okay. Yo. Onya wo utie me no. Se wote de okan na see here. The upper channel says, ubie wo Neema account na. Te said the debia ubia wo de send sika at the code fee no. Ubie na wo hwe mobile phone no asia ho say na. Ube hu say ya chop more. Say ubie more ne so a the ubeko baby after the more you open the more then it go to settings.
Account settings.
And account settings you know. And then no ube hu say within aba to screen nas within nas no. Numbers go on and idea be who no and then a ID number no. So what do we have to use the ID number to do?
For our raffle tonight, for our prize, but also to identify yourself when you are calling us or asking for help to use a service of Neema. That is how we know who you are. But for tonight, of course, we have a prize for the Ghana community. 5 times 100. $500.
$500, okay.
So we're going to choose 5 Neema IDs, and they're going to win $100 each. Not only that, we are going to provide 50 free cards. So normally the card is a $12 activation fee. We are going to provide 50 free. Exactly.
So those who stand chance to win should come to your office to request, or as soon as they enter the system by filling the forms.
Exactly.
So Neema would then invite them to come and get their card.
Absolutely. Find your Neema ID, fill out the form, answer a few of the questions, and we will select the 5 and 50 winners.
5 and 50 winners.
Exactly. The 5 will get $100, and then you have 50 free cards as well.
Okay, so we have $500 to win, and 5 people stand chance to get that $500. Okay, then 50 people also stand chance to get Neema credit card, Visa one, free. Absolutely. Without paying activation fee. How much the activation fee cost?
$12 normally.
$12?
Yes.
Wow. So if the person get it free, it means the person has won $12.
About 50 shekels.
About 50 shekels.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. So let me explain that one. Yo onu a wutie me no adekrenti e na dwumadie eye sonko a ade bia na ya de pa no me pese eba yen Ghana community mu efise community ya bre ye ankasa eno nti ade bia menim se enye krono de a betumi aboa yen Ghana fo wo man Israel mu ama wo nso asetena mu akwa asomdwe mu eno ena the City of David Radio yede ye ho abo Neema fo na ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ Ghana de hye megidi se nkrofo bebre akọ register Neema a company no, because according to the okay last time I oba ha no na nipa 50 ewo Ghanaian community no mu, but then na waba no nipa 520 Ghanaians are almost reside in Israel and abeye member ewo Neema company mu yakasa kwa koduru say 6 March ebe 2021 Ghana Independence Day though say oman Ghana mu yem president a declare say party bia enkoso because of COVID-19 no but enso no baby biara won wutumi celebrate eye sene Ghana fo abomodren na womu ate Neema Neema womu ni Neema fo no edi edwa no womu nso no epese ye Independence Day no womu promote ye ne womu nyonkofa na womu de sede e de ba Ghana fo ntem ne sa nti no womu aye ready say ombeche $500 e de ama Ghana fo nko mesra wonya Ghana ni a ema metwitwa ye na mu womu de sa $500 no ebema nipa mako 5 na che say wo a wo benwene no wo benya $100 na kwan a wo fa so a wo benwene ne say wo call app no so na wo kokobie sa link no Mr. Michael or the amame so after program no me the link no beto Ghanaian community ye page kese no so am obi anya access eno ntini se wo mia link no so na wo register na chese wo nso no ye de wudin akwa ho but before say wo ben win this price no you need to answer some few questions questions ni bi kakra womo example womo adi kan ede ato ho ne say wo babe ansa ebi a wo ba ansa no ebi elect like say what is Neema's color that is example no ma Neema for no womo logo na go ho no ne color the same na che say forms no so no na wo de sa color no e de abaha no if you look at this color and you say color red that is over to you and into we color na why take our forms no so na kwan a wo fa so a wo benya forms no eno na me ka say me the link no a wo de amame no ebeto Ghana community and the city of David radio eso na ma me nso mebo modern say mbe hihya ma mo aminim say mo register ni bi no na wo mia link no so a forms no ebebie se forms no ebia say ena beba say na obehu wo computer no so into the first one no eye Neema ID na ye kan ho asem no se wo bie Neema application na baby a wo din wo no under your name no obehu say ID number bi wo ho na no na obefere ewo eso eno na obefere wo so second one no eye wo first name ena ye wo last name wo kwa register Neema no edin a wo de ye no se wo de kojo kwasi a na wa chro the edikan na wa chro first name na if wa chro the second name no so no third questions no ye mobile phone number mobile phone no make sure so you see the exact number na wo the register wo Neema no eno say wo put wo so say na be ya Neema raffle machine be recognize wo obekai wo no na if no wo the email address say wo bi a wo ni bi a and okay if the person doesn't have an email address it doesn't matter.
Not
okay you know say we need email address any problem bia na if you so no what do you answer no e de ahye ho into the answer no na what dey be share so the last one that say your answer what kind of answer are we going to write there?
What is the last?
The last one says what answer then the submit is there something missing or
so here you will write down the answer to all these questions.
Okay, behind. Exactly. Okay. You okay.
The now questions you talked about. That's where you put them.
That's where you put them. Okay.
Yes.
Yo. And until questions now, we be bisa so call application no baby questions no one. Say be ya bisa say Neema color na say no. And now be true baby answers no. As I say was shade no answer shade no wa kochiro e we are no wa press button na say submit. Nature say accept it. If you submit and it refuse, it means what?
It will not refuse.
Okay, so far as it's raffle, exactly. They will accept it the way it is.
Absolutely.
In order to disqualify you. So you better do it right, folks.
You can do it again.
Okay. And you know, idea yebekoswa ya bohu dawro. Raffle the affiliate yema Mr. Michael ababe kan ho asem. So now I would like you to say, explain more about the raffle itself, which date it's set for the D-Day, and how can people know that they have been selected?
So no need to hurry, okay? We know the Independence Day of Ghana is March 6th, so we want to try and match the two together.
Okay.
So we want to pull the 5 winners and 50 free card activations running up to the 6th of March. So pay attention to us. on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of March.
Mm.
That is when we want to match the raffle winners.
To declare the winners.
Exactly.
So the declaration will be done in your office.
We will reach out to them directly,
Mm.
but you will also be able to follow it on our Facebook page.
Yeah, and we will also share the link on our, because that very day we are also going to have a program which will relate to what Neema is going to do. We'll make sure that we'll have the coverage and everything will be done accordingly. And let me remind you, that very day the Ghanaians will gather in Park Doran for our celebration. It's not going to be a big celebration because we need to follow protocol according to the measures the Israeli government is giving us about the COVID, the social distance and the wearing masks and how many people can get there. We will follow and get instruction from the government. But we are trying to get together. You come there with your own food, Ghana food, and the president of the Ghanaian community will address you, and we will be able to re-announce those who are winners from Neema office. In case somebody is at that place and doesn't know that he or she is the winner, we will use that opportunity to announce. So the City of David Radio will be there, and we will collaborate with the Neema office and get more information, and we'll send to. So, Mr. Michael, now let's talk about, do you think is very important for Neema to spend such money on Ghanaians? Do you think Ghanaians deserve?
Definitely, they definitely deserve it. And I would like to mention that if you are not yet a Neema customer, you can still join us. And if you want help to join us, you can go to the branch and join us and still fill out the form and be included in the raffle. And we think it's important to celebrate the achievement that Neema and the Ghana community has made by reaching this milestone of more than 500 customers, because there is no going back. There is only going forward.
Going forward.
We want to increase that number, and we believe we have the best solution for our Ghanaian customers in Israel.
So now let me ask you this question concerning about your representatives back home in Ghana. Are they being fair to Neema when it comes to all the companies? We have about 4 or 5 different companies that people are receiving their money there. Based on the complaint you have been receiving from your customers, you having a comfortable business partners in Ghana?
Absolutely. So our partners are connected directly to the main banks in Ghana and to the mobile money operators. So the flow, the relationship is completely transparent. Our receivers in Ghana receive the money directly to their bank accounts or to their mobile money accounts. It is transparent. It is a lot easier as well than going to a Western Union shop and standing in line to take out your money. You will receive it directly in your mobile money account in Ghana or to your bank account. No hassle with going outside and standing in line.
So far as security is concerned, let me ask this personal question. Has Neema lost money during a computer error when you're sending money to Ghana? Have you get such a problem?
So I get that asked a lot. What happens to my money? Will it get lost? And I often say, in today's world, money does not get lost. Even if you send it to the wrong person, you can still call the local operator, MTN, Vodafone, or your bank, and say that your friend here in Israel sent money to the wrong number, to the wrong account. Please freeze that. And then here, Neema will contact their partner and say, no, send that money back. Our customer made a mistake. And within normally about a month, the money will come back. So there is always a trace of where that money is.
That money is.
Even if there is a loss of electricity, we don't host the servers. The servers are in the US at Amazon. They're safe.
That's what I want to hear.
Exactly.
Because one old woman came to me and he spent almost about 1 hour asking me one question. Are you sure if I send my money will not get lost? So now I understand you, the fact that you're using Amazon, and I understand what you mean. So let me do this explanation to my fellow citizens. Yo yada wasi jumedia ni eguso yedi wo hodo enti na yakofa branti yabetena ha ye ne no twetwe nkomo edefa yesika yedefa wo musoma wo ko man Ghana mu mabisa bisa ne nsem bebre se me pese me hunu so mo hye jumedia ase no wo mo nyanya problem bia would wo mo gina wo anam wo man Ghana mu na no kra wodi adanse se Ghana fo nyanya no basabasa bia empo aya na nkrofo ne bibisa se me sande misika na misika no eyira na se bia me kwakọ twiro din no me yamfom so na misika no kokodi obi foforo ho a mbeye ne den wo kire mu se ena sika enyira wiase na konanim enam se nipa kro na sika no yira koduru no ho no ono nso no eye obi oye register member e wo saa company ne so no ombedi akire saa na omatumi akwakoji sika no e de abro eno ntino emu enye ehu na omamete ase se ye krom no eto de bia kan ye betumi adu enya me krom Ghana nko African countries bebre ha nso abrochire nso kan ye nso betumi adum eno ntino wo se baabi a wona wo kan ye adum electricity akọ offer enam se omne Amazon fo ye adwuma ntino na opa kire se enye den a ombetumi ahu baabi kura sika no ewo eno ntino ahoden wom enti baabi biara a wo no bomodrama wo nua sanka video yi bi wo nua Ghana ni owo man Israel mu na wono nso ensende bi se mehwa eye YouTube obi anya misa questions bia men check nso se eye Facebook nso se obi abisa question na me answer sa question no me gidi se obi anya misa question no me chia obi biara wo so a wo hweye no me chia wo eye owura odum coffee or say are we protected from hackers about using the Visa card? There's a question from someone if you can answer.
Absolutely. So the Visa card is a prepaid card. If you don't put money in it, there is nothing to steal. Its balance is zero. So I can drop it on the floor and realize that I've misplaced my card, and if I have money there, I can just withdraw it directly. I don't need to have access physically to the card. If I have my phone, I can directly block it, I can directly remove money from it, and if there's no money in it, then that's fine. My Neema account will not suffer from the loss of the card.
That is good. Okay, yo onua ugusu a wutie me no sane ye gusu a ye bisa nsam efas asika sem no promotion na sama ye kan no wadi kan a kire mu me ate ase se eye credit card no first no na ye de mawa se promotion ni ho no wokwakoje credit card ni bia obetua $12 se wo hwa eye akọ 50 shekels eno no ne fee se wutua ansa na omo abie ama di bronika se activation fee no na che se atumi aye active wo system nim na chese se ye de mawo na wuntua sa sika na yentumi mmie ema wo mfanya adwuma na enam se wo mo Ghana ho donti eye Independence Day eye 6 March no promotion na ye ka no eye achede a wo mo de ma no nti Ghana ni bia wakwa register a wo send sika de ko Ghana na wunya nje card ni bi no wo mo kire se bomodran na se wo beje sa card ni bi. Can I have the credit card once again to show them? Me pacho credit card mo am wo bi ni me wo bi obia wo bi nim say net ye na mum de ye prepaid card. The more you spend, the more your money go minus, and until wherever you go you carry your money with you. And until no ade eboa na de ya akono ne say ye wa akontuo no enye nipa nyina na enye akonya say ebenya nkrata enye nipa nyina na enye akonya bie bank accounts, but Neema de once a wo valid passport no wo mo be bie account ne de amount na ba be ye wo de ya na ebi wo ho nso a na wako ebia post office bi wako company bi na opese wutua wo bill no mo ka say ye credit card na ebia omo nje cash a na eche say obetumi ayusi sa card we e de atua ebi wo ha opese wo tobi bi ade ebi wo ha wo ya ma wo ba wo nua bi na ye say credit card a na wo sika wo so eno ne boa wo eno nti adekura nti ama ye no Ghana ya so ya kirechire mu akire ye nkuromufo ya bre ye ya bre sa nua man ketinketi na ma obi sungu ne yem okoya ade a yese credit card na ma aye difficult ma life no enye comfortable, but with Neema card no it make it no easier for everyone. Another one is though say you will post office at the end be wo no see prepaid, but different between Neema and the post office the say post office the unless say we visit post office no ansa na wo mo agi usika no mo de aguso, but Neema ne de you stay home na wankasa wa transfer sika from account no de aguso ɛno nti nanse a yɛkɔ baabi a yɛgyegye visa no sɛ wokɔ na bi a yɛsɛ wo visa fee no ɛsɛ sɛ wotua with credit card na wakɔ account no so na wa transfer the exact money no de go card no so wo de ma immigration officer issue visa na ma wa ɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ Salame ɛne Azrari Center ɛhɔ ne nyina nti Neema card no wotumi yusu ɛwɔ supermarket wotumi yusu ɛwɔ bibia wotumi de tɔ adeɛ bia a wopɛ sɛ wobɛtɔ wobɛtumi ɛde sika gu so wama wo insurance company atie free so wobɛtumi de sika ɛde agu so wama wo mobile phone company atie agu so ɛno nti with Neema card no etumi ɛma wani agye bebree ɛno nti mbɛsa akɔ wura mic wɔ ebia na bibi wɔ hɔ a mantumi anka na wasan aka biom. Let's talk. People are interested about the raffle and the card. So do we still have something to know about the
Definitely.
card or the raffle?
So about the raffle, you've mentioned all the questions in your language. Maybe it is interesting to go about the questions in English as well.
Okay.
So the questions are: what is Neema's color? Obviously, hint hint. What is Neema's logo? Where is Neema's branch? And then a few questions you will find inside our app. 2 ways to deposit money to your Neema account. How much is the referral bonus? Copy and paste if you can.
For this question, whoever wants answer should call me immediately. I'll give you. I know the answer.
The message you receive after you invite your friend. 3 deposit locations around your address. What is the best thing about Neema for you? This is a personal question. Of course, like our Neema Facebook page and say what is the post you like most. And then what is the Neema service you use the most? Those are the Neema questions for the raffle.
So let's talk a little bit about let's talk about the Neema services. Can you still repeat again what kind of service do you provide your customers so to help them to know what you are talking about?
The first and most important service is the management of your money, your salary. You can deposit your money via cash, of course, via bank transfer, via Bit. We talked about all those. And then you can, of course, spend your money here in Israel with our card, and of course send money home to any member of your family and your close friends using any bank account in Ghana, any of the 3 large mobile money providers, Airtel, Vodafone and MTN. And then of course coming very soon, we'll also send money to cash pickup locations across Ghana.
Across Ghana.
Yes. So that we also cover that area. Those are the services we provide in Neema. And of course, you have control of your money.
That is very good. That is very good. So now the branches you have, and now a new branch in Ramagan. You have it already.
We have more than 40 deposit locations across Israel, from the north, next to Akko, all the way down to Elat. Everywhere is covered.
So now when we go to Africa, which country is number 1 in your business?
Ghana.
Ghana, we are number 1. Ghana, we are number 1 in the business. That is why Neema is a happiness to have a joyful Independence Day. So I invite each and everyone to come together so we can promote Ghana and Israel relationship. So far as the headquarters of Neema is in Tel Aviv, and the African relationship with Israel, Ghana is the first sub-Saharan African country to have a diplomatic relationship with Israel. Back and from 1957. In Israel, we can see that from Golda Meir time, when she was the prime minister, yeah? She was the first foreign minister, Golda Meir, the woman, huh?
Yeah, prime minister.
Prime minister, in my case, is the only female to hand that of.
Since and until then, yeah.
Until she's the only one. So Ghana, I think we together with Israel for so many years, and we are still heading to a successful ground that Israel and Ghana will celebrate whatever achievement will come to both Ghana and Israel. And we love the state of Israel.
Thank you.
And that one I can testify. I don't have to wait for someone to say Ghanaians are good when they are in Israel. Ghanaians in Israel are very good. So for that one I know. And Israelis also have been very good to us, of which we are grateful. But we also need more help from the state of Israel. So I think we use you as ambassador to channel our humble request that Ghanaians love Israel and they are willing to contribute to the progress of the country. So if opportunity given to us, we will do our best.
Duly noted.
So what Neema intend to do in Ghana? Now you are in Israel and you're operating in Ghana. Are you planning one day to have your branch office in Ghana?
I was always told never say never, because it's when you say never that things tend to happen. There are currently no plans to open physically a Neema branch in Ghana, because we don't need to be there physically for our customers to be able to send money there. If we were receiving deposits in Ghana, then we would need to be there. But for now, we only send money there. So currently, we don't need to be physically present.
So everything is
Flowing from Israel out.
Wow, that is very good. So, Mr. Michael, thank you very much once again for coming. If something you would like to share with our viewers, I think I will let you to share whatever our viewers are not aware.
Sure. One very smart viewer said that the post office also sells a prepaid card. But does he know that loading and unloading your Neema card is free? You can load money on your card for your next purchase. Right now, you want to buy for 20 shekels, you just load 20 shekels and use it there. If you don't use it, take it out. It is free to load and unload in the Neema card. Control your money.
You control your money. But people complain about the service when they withdraw money from ATM. How much per withdrawal?
There is a one-time fee every time you withdraw at the ATM of $1.5.
$1.5.
So 5 shekels.
5 shekels.
Yes.
Okay. So in Israel, some of the ATM is 6 shekels.
About,
So
yeah, the same.
6 shekels. So,
Exactly.
so at least Neema is not charging more.
No.
Okay. That is. But if you use it in a bank ATM,
Then the ATM of the bank will not charge you. Only Neema will charge you 1.5.
okay. But if you use it in normal ATM, then you pay.
You might pay a double fee, one of the ATM and one of Neema.
So, what wishes do you wish for Ghanaians as we are about to celebrate our 64 years?
So this is one thing we have in common together, is that both of our countries are young. Although our history is old, but our countries are young together. And we are like brothers growing up together, and I wish us to grow old together for many, many more years.
Many more years. As Ghanaians keep coming to your office, calling you, explaining and demanding answers, and sometimes some of them are afraid losing their money, what have you learned from Ghanaians so far?
I've told them many times, we are not asking you to trust us with all your savings right away. I know that trust takes time to build. You start with depositing 100 shekels and sending it. When you feel comfortable, you will come again and deposit more. You will build your trust by yourself with us. And we are always open. Every day of the week, we have a physical location. We are there. Even though we are a digital company, we understand that it is important to have our own branded location for you as well.
Thank you very much, and I will give you this opportunity to say a few words to your family, especially your wife. We thank her so much for allowing you to come, allowing us to spend your important time in our studio. We are most grateful, and say hello to the children. So whoever you want to say, either in Hebrew or in French, whatever language.
Hi, Booba. Kisses.
So, that's Mr. Michael Bratner from Neema Company. And your position in Neema Company?
I am the customer experience manager.
Customer experience manager.
I oversee all the support services of Neema. In everywhere you touch, I try to make it as best as possible.
So you are the computer behind our screen that all the time giving us
person.
Yeah, because I quite remember the other time I was trying to send money and there's something I was doing wrong, so I called Lally, and Lally immediately said, "Wait, I'm going to talk to Michael." And within a twinkling of eye, I got answers that I was looking for, of which I'm grateful. So we are happy to have you. We have our brother from Belgium who used to be in Israel, brother Asomo, and now he's also watching, and we have Uncle Clement, he's also watching. So today is all about Ghana. Next time it could be Ivory Coast, and the next time can be Nigerian. Next time Neema will celebrate Africa in general when we all celebrate an African Day.
It's important as well to say that I'm there for all our customers as well. If you go to our website and chat with us, you will see my face.
So lucky to have you. So what can you tell us a little bit about how Israel managed to give vaccination to almost about 4 million population? A little that you can share before you go.
So I think Israel saw a lot in advance that it would be necessary to vaccinate in order to get back to normal as quickly as possible. So very early on during the pandemic, the government took contacts with Pfizer and made sure that we reserved whatever future vaccine there would be first for us, and we told them that we would conduct mass vaccinations and that the information that we gather from these vaccinations they would be able to use. And Israel is a small country. We are barely 10 million people, so it's easy to also vaccinate massively. We can get from north to south and east to west relatively easy, and that is what a combination of things that made it possible for us to reach so many vaccinated.
That is very nice. So on behalf of all foreigners, not only the Africans, on behalf of all foreigners, we are also grateful the way the government did not think only about the Jewish people, but thought it wise that the people that reside in Israel also need to have this vaccine. When the one who lives with you is protected, it means you are also protected.
Exactly.
So we are grateful. I myself, I did a documentary. I went there, and I also visited the Kika Rabin one, and I see that whatever is going on in the foreigners community or the African community is the same thing that is going on in the Jewish side. So we, the foreigners, we are most grateful, and God should bless the state of Israel, and whatever they stand to do, they must always lead. So we are looking forward that other places that foreigners also are crying in their heart. We wish one day it shall be granted also to them. So together we can build a strong and a stronger Israel.
Amen.
So welcome once again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yo, when you are with him, you know, you was bebre. Unuya Michael Bratner na no etwetwe nkomo oba be kyerɛkyerɛ Neema ne mu no. Now me the link no beto Ghanaian community a platform ho na wonso no wako mu no wako akwansa. Sisi a wa kyerɛkyerɛ me mu kakra no ntino sɛ wo pɛsɛ wo ni sika ne bia. Omo $500 a omo de mandi pa makomako enum eno nti bomodran sɛ wo be register na wonso no wodin akɔ na from 4th of March and also from 3rd, 4th up to 6th no ye be shase ne ye hu wona wo mo awene 500 no any 50 credit card no visa no mesrew se wa register with Neema company and as Neema company na se wo send sika dada wo call her with your passport na on be request card ne bi e de amao but this time there we are Ghana ni there and I'm say wo mo de makomako 50 e de ma yen Ghana for we bra ye de Independence Day no bo modern say we call app no so no na won so one time to sarafo no mu bi na wanya eye $12 anka wo betua no mo de be che free na wanya card no be ye nnuoma bebre e de amount eno nti bo modern say won so de wo ho e be gimu bi de ehia me ne say sabi ye nuanom a eni nkrata ana say obi a ontumi mbie bank accounts na nso no ohun die wo be ye no Neema no eboa yen eme ya setena wo man no mu no so ekọ asomdwe so mayen eno nti yenso yetu ye ho asi ho se ye be kirekirim ne ye beboa ama ye nua no mo ante ase no ate ase eno nti bomodona se bibi chi wadwene a ada se obekọ Neema office se wokọ esoro ho na obetumi akọ down ho no obehu ye nua Nigeria ne ye fe ne lali wo ho ntobo ase se obeto no bo ase na wote nemum se wonya problem so na wokọ we ne so a ye nua Michael always studio ha no ono so da bia 24 hours or answer a lot of questions am my and until rafro na na ya sha ase me the program ye beto the Ghanaian community page me the link no so beto ho and if you so poster aba e kire say Ghana ye celebrate 64 years anniversary into promotion wo no and also me the beto ho nti bibi ni a na wo bisa ye na ye beka ho asem se ye de to won so na wo bisa ye secretary Chris and so on so wo honim die obekire nyankopon enhira obebre na nyankopon nya wo boafo ye nua matreda was a good problem and I said boatin afi na ono so aba beka ye ho onua Michael you are spending the time and the time is over and as I say ye man kwan na otumi kọ na busuafo enchen and we bra ye de dwumedie e ba awie no na me de endwumi e de jaw bye bye for now be your brother's keeper and respect authorities and follow the rules. Bye for now.
To the City of David Media and Radio.
You are listening to the City of David Radio. You are listening to the City of David Radio.